News Top Stories is brought to you by Dawa, Khana, Rehari, Chungi, Jammu. Former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mehbooba Mufti's daughter Iltija on Friday took a dig at centre amid economic slowdown. She posted a tweet on Mehbooba Mufti's official Twitter account a day after Union Home Minister Amit Shah said Jammu and Kashmir will lead the country in terms of development over the next decade. Ceasefire violations by Pakistan from across the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir witnessed a 5-year high within the first 9 months of the current year. According to the data collated by the Indian Army, Pakistan violated the ceasefire in Jammu and Kashmir 2,225 times till October 2nd, meaning that on an average it violated the ceasefire 8 times a day during this period. Air Chief Marshal R.K.S. Bhadauria on Friday said that the Mi-17 helicopter, which crashed on February 27th in Srinagar, killing all 6 personnel on board, was hit by an IAF missile and assured action against the guilty. The Mi-17 chopper was hit by the IAF's own Spider surface-to-air defense missile over Budgam, a day after airstrike on Balakot in Pakistan, in which terror camps were targeted. A high alert was issued on Friday after heavy terrorist movement was spotted along the line of control in international border. An intel report indicated that heavy terrorist movement have been seen at several places near the LOC, including Machil and Kiran sector. Both sectors have been put on high alert after the development. The Indian Air Force released a promotional video featuring the story of the Balakot airstrike from earlier this year that targeted a terrorist camp in Pakistan. The video was released by IAF Air Chief Marshal R.K.S. Bhadauria ahead of the Indian Air Force Day, which falls on October 8th. The promotional video features shots of fighter jets taking off, dropping missiles and radars zooming into the targets. The Reserve Bank of India on Friday cut repo rate for the 5th consecutive time this calendar year to 5.15% from the current 5.4% in a bid to support government measures for boosting economic activity amid benign inflation. Repo rate is the rate at which the RBI lends money to commercial banks. Nearly 1,900 people lost their lives and another 46 were reported missing this monsoon season in rains and floods which affected more than 25 lakh in 22 states, Union Home Ministry officials said on Friday. The highest 382 people died in Maharashtra, followed by 227 deaths in West Bengal in rain, floods and landslides that hit as many as 357 districts in the country. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will fly a sortie on a Rafale aircraft in France on October 8th. The Defence Minister will be flying to France to receive the first of the 36 Rafale aircraft. The date has been chosen for formally receiving the aircraft because the Shira this year falls on October 8th. Air Force Day in India is also observed on October 8th. Launching a scathing attack on Prime Minister Narendra Modi and central government, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Friday said that the country is moving into authoritarian state and claimed of massive joblessness. Gandhi told reporters in Vayanand when asked about reports of a case registered against celebrities who had written an open letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi raising concern over the growing incidents of mob lynching. Supreme Court on Friday issued notice to CBI asking it to respond on former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram's plea seeking bail in the INX media corruption case. Chidambaram, who is lodged in Tihar jail under judicial custody, have moved to top court, challenging the September 30 verdict of the Delhi High Court, which had dismissed his plea seeking bail in the case. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Friday said that the entire neighbourhood -1 has been a fairly good story for regional cooperation. While making a reference to Pakistan, he also said that the -1 was not forever and that he hoped that someday even the -1 comes around. S. Jaishankar was speaking at the India Economic Summit at World Economic Forum in New Delhi. The Ministry of External Affairs slammed Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, saying his open call for jihad upon his return from the United Nations General Assembly in the United States was not normal behavior and unbecoming of the office he holds. The National Investigation Agency on Friday filed a supplementary charge sheet before a Delhi court against JKLF chief Yasin Malik and others in 2017 terror funding case. Separatists Asiya Andrabi, Shabir Shah, Masrat Alham Bhatt have also been named as accused in the charge sheet.